Hello, this is J9LP, and last time on Lunar Nights, we met strange and wonderful weather conditions. A big fat hairy vampire who wouldn't stop firing ice missiles at us for Pete's sakes, and some very heavy resistance in the casket rocket stage. And now, well, we are going further into the game, but here's the thing, and this is just something I want to neat. Yeah, this is going fairly slowly, and the reason why this is taking so long, this next video I'm doing now is taking so long to come around is just me essentially trying to decide what to do next, because, this project, or this part of the project is all about the Vambery Tower laboratory, and not about the main game progress really. But here's the thing. As you can tell, pollution, or as I call it, J, is at level 53, and Aaron is at level 52. In fact, let me make use of these. Use them all up. Yeah, so he's at level 52. And they're not the level I want at the moment, but for me to get them to the level I want, I'm gonna have to do a few things, and fortunately, it will involve essentially going through the main game, but I'm not going to show you all of that. I'm going to try and actually minimise on showing actual gameplay and just concentrating on green chests. One of them, which is in here, and I will admit I could have gotten this earlier, but I will get it right now. And of course it's in 13th Street, and we start from the end, so it's going to take us a while to get to that green chest. So I'm going to spare you the sight of me going through everything that you've seen before for like the 4th time, I'd imagine it would be, and I will see you at that green chest in a bit. And here we see the young apprentice. Holy crap! Yeah! Okay, stop that. That wasn't the purpose of us coming down here. The purpose of us coming down here was this one long green chest, which this time round contains something that you probably have seen for the first time in this playthrough, and that is yogurt! A yummy dessert that restores 12% of your trance gauge. And the difference between this one and milk is that it doesn't go off. So much like the white chocolate, it's kind of a super item, as it were. Anyways, that's me pressing the wrong button again. That's me done with this area, and now I can show you. Well, even more green chests, and that will have to go to a, I wouldn't say a special place, but it's just a place that we obviously need to go next. And this kind of brings me to the dilemma that I had, which I actually have decided now. Before we do that though, I will show you this really cool cutscene again. I really like this.
Ezra!
don't know. The first part is just so Sentai, and then it gets all serious and stuff. Anyways, so obviously at this point we get to enter the nuclear sound, and like I said, this kind of brings me to the point of my decision. This is a very big place with lots of really strong enemies, especially at this point, because if you can tell here, I'll show you. Get to it. Yeah, that's the level 45. That's how strong they are, and that actually will get me a heck of a lot of experience points. And that will actually help me get to a level I want to be in. But first, obviously we come here for green chest, and this one containing a magic pot. Oh my god, my bag's chocolate. It's the miracle ice pop that never melts and it restores 60% of your energy. Like I showed you before, you can actually process that in a certain weird condition. I think the Arctic one, you can actually do it there. You can actually process yogurt too, and do quite a few a lot of other kind of stuff with it, including giving it flavour, which will actually mean that it will actually be able to restore and enhance other kind of properties, such as your life and your energy, which is pretty damn neat. Anyways, I'll see you on the next green chest after I've found the runner. Good while after that. Actually, there's something I want to show you, but of course, I want to show you that once we get there. I'll see you in a bit. Okay, well, in here I got a very interesting question from one of my YouTube comments, and it was about the switch here. Now, as I showed you before, what you need to do is you need to get it's down there tall, that stone golem onto this switch. Apparently though, he couldn't get the whistle to work, because what you need to usually do is get the whistle to actually get on there onto the switch, and then it'll rush over those spikes to come up. Well, and I thought, well, that's a very interesting question. How would you do that without the whistle? Well, what you really need to do is get his attention, and he'll roll after you like he does. And if you quick guard, then that's the way that you're able to do it. Of course, when he gets out of the days, he'll just walk off. So that's why obviously you need to go there quick, smart, sharpish. Anyways, and that will lead to this fairly well hidden green chest, which contains something really rather interesting. This is another item that you can't actually use, you can only sell, and it is the Dark card from the late great Dark Clones. This is actually another reference to Bowtie, where if you needed to borrow soul, you had to go to Dark Clones to. I don't know the complete story of that, but apparently it's kind of odd, because even though this is supposed to be an alternate timeline Bowtie, it still has that kind of reference to past Bowtie lore, as it were. That's kind of interesting, I found. Anyways, so that's one green chest, and I will show you the other green chests in a bit. I'm only going to show the green chests with the... Oh, there you go. You're only going to show you the green chests with the actual items in. The ones with the junk parts are pretty much the same as the first playthrough. So it will take me quite a while to get through the next one, so you won't see too much of that. Anyways, see you in a bit. Okay, so we're halfway there, and yes, I used a self-built on that section. I don't consider it cheating, I don't want to hear it. Alright. So this time, Jury goes boys and sees... Is that the Dark Castle? It most assuredly is. Anyways, yeah, so I just did that just to show you what Jimmy's reaction was as opposed to Jay's, or Aaron's as opposed to Lucian's. Yeah, so this place here, I might as well just show you how much less difficult it would be to actually use the snake eyes in this part. It's a bit flashy at the moment because I've still got the stealth route. Yep. So you just basically hold it like that and then something. Do I need... That's what I do. Get all mix around. So it's a bit tricky because I can hold it there and then do it like that without pulling off claws. So that's the only thing with snake eyes, you don't have to worry about what side you're going to be doing it at. And yeah, it's a bit finicky this thing, at least we've got a bit more into that. Anyways, now I have to wait for a long laborious way back. And actually we're not too far away from our next green chest, which hopefully won't be difficult to get, because if you noticed I changed the climate and I kind of did that on purpose, sort of on the fruits already. Yeah, well, never mind. Let's hope to keep them all fresh, but I guess the wait, yeah, I'm gonna have to kind of do really finicky stuff like this. Which is a bit of a pain. I'll start off to come back here later. I'll just do these buggers first. You completely totally missed my makeup. That is wrong with chow. Okay, so at last, yeah, I've actually been here for quite a while waiting for all this to go away, and I'm going here, check all these numbers, they're now fairly high level, and grab this green chest which contains a new boot! A new boot that you've never seen before. This one is the Fire Starter! Twisted Fire Starter! Okay, stop that. Yes, this is basically another trance enhancer, as it were, only effective when you are in the hot climate, which means it's probably definitely effective now. So if I use that switch, we'll at last be able to go down here on that lift. Anyways, so that's pretty much all I wanted to show you. It's probably going to be a whole lot of cuts whatsoever. Just switch that and that one, make that area a bit more easy to maneuver. Anyways, I think that's pretty much all the green chests here, so on the next place I'm going to lead you to is back on the world map in a bit. Okay, now we come to the point where I will tell you the entire point of doing all this bit. And that is essentially to be able to do the quests. You for each area, like for instance with the armed train urban, you get the solo tests, and with the sensitivity station you get the monster hunt, and some of these other ones, yeah, you'll need to actually completed the area first. Speaking of the train urban, I know we weren't just literally passing, but it actually just reminded me, I completely forgot about returning to the train urban to investigate these doors, which were once shut. And these actually, as I said before, contain another couple of green chests. This one here containing sound data sound effects, which are exactly that. They're pretty much the sound effects that you will find in the game. So fat my way out here because there's nothing much else to actually use apart from yeah, it's this good place to show. I don't know what am I doing here, sirs. Can I get out here, please? No good using to cover each other. I don't really need experience at this point. It's absolutely fine. Marvellous. Anyways, so that's one of the green chests anyway, and I'm also, I cannot show you this before, there are hidden chests here. I think they just contain iron and steel, nothing much more. Yeah, I don't know if you notice as well, I keep using text food, so I don't need them for Pete's sakes. Yeah, the chocolate. The chocolate pretty much does the same thing as it usually does. It's only a chocolate gob. This is basically what happens when chocolate just melts and it easily just covers up something. So if you actually ever use it, it will uncover something. In this case, the yogurt. Yeah, I kind of thought the yogurt would actually turn the chocolate, but there. Yep, that doesn't taste at all solid with that. There is another green chest to collect, and well, I'll meet you there, shall I? Okay, so now we've reached the other side where the other closed door is located, and that is here, and pretty much, well, equipped because I have to be dealing with these reptilian dudes. Whoops, careful about it. Do note that when these when they reflect the missiles back at you, the missiles actually have the properties of whatever terrain you're equipped with. So, for instance, if you're equipped with Ezra, they will actually freeze, like the freezing effect, and with Ursula, of course, they'll have the fiery effect. And I really need to go to bag because I am actually coming on another rather special item with green chest. So I'll just call for that and this puppy. And in this green chest now it will contain, well, remember when we were in below the hunting mansion interior and we found in a permafrost area the Gundel Hell? Well, this is the Gundel Soul, an old solar gun which you can sort of make and chop cash. So now we have both of the relics of past Pokemon games. Pretty neat. Anyways, so that's pretty much all's there, and I think that's all the chest we can deal with right now. So I'll see you back on the world map. So now I've done the Nuclear Sun, I can actually engage in the monster hunt and the ghost hunt here, and this is where I am going to be hopefully getting an absolute ton of experience, because as you've seen, a lot of these enemies are kind of like from 45 to 49, so this is kind of my trump card, as it were, to be able to carry on with the Vambery ones. That's just my little tip there. It's probably not the best advice. Probably you don't want to, you don't want to be grinding too much. There is actually another way of doing it, and that's essentially just going through the story again and unlocking another difficulty level. But for now, I'm going to go with this solution to be able to get through the Vambery Tower. And yes, we've also got our last place to go through, which again I won't be showing just yet, because the next video I'm going to be putting up at this point, hopefully, it will be more another run in the Vambery Tower. So until then, I'm just going to be grinding, and hopefully the fruits of all that will be seen in the next video, folks.